Well, the time has come. Awards season for actors and actresses has begun here in Korea. The first one, the Grand Bell Awards, or Daejong Awards, took place last week. And today we have a film critic, Jason Bechervaise, joining us in the studio to talk about it. Welcome back, Jason.
Thank you for having me, as always.
So the Grand Bell is considered one of Korea's or the biggest award ceremony, right?
Yes, certainly with the most history, 51 years now. We've also got the Blue Dragon Awards, which take place next month, and they had the nominations that came out this week. The Attorney, I think, it's taken around 10 nominations. And then you have the Korean Association of Film Critics. They have their awards, which took place earlier this month. So it's kind of the awards season here in Korea. So there are a few award ceremonies that take place. But yeah, the Grand Bell does have a lot of history to it.
Right. It's kind of like the Oscars in the States, right?
Yeah, it certainly has the glamour. It's a big glamour show. The celebrities come along. There's the red carpet. They have a very nice awards ceremony. What I would say is that this award ceremony, many of the award ceremonies that take place at the Blue Dragon Awards as well, they tend to pick more commercially successful films rather than the independent films. Personally, I'd like to see more independent films get awarded as well. And so the critics will say it's kind of a popularity contest. But they do, I mean, it is trying to award the films that do get the critical praise, but also the films that are popular with viewers too.
So a mix of both of each, perhaps. And the big winner, okay, so we're going to talk about the winners here. So the big one was, of course, Roaring Currents.
Roaring Currents, otherwise known as Myeongyang, massive hit earlier on this year, over 70 million admissions, biggest hit ever. It follows Admiral Yi Sun-shin, played by Chae Min-sik, as he takes on, when he has 12 ships against an armada, Japanese armada of 300 odd ships in 1597. Chae Min-sik won Best Actor, and the film won the Best Film Prize, also won Best Technical Awards, and along with Best Planning as well.
And you would be viewed this as being a bit odd because the film was, I mean, it was a massive hit, it was popular, yes, but it wasn't really praised by film critics that much.
Yeah, it wasn't embraced by film critics, put it that way. Masquerade, for example, a couple of years ago, that won loads of awards. I think
that's Kwanghae in Korea.
Kwanghae in Korea, 15 or so awards it walked away with, and also big hit at the box office as well. We haven't seen that here. We've seen it take the big award and the Best Actor. We didn't see it take the Best Director, which would suggest that, okay, critically it wasn't the most successful film, but it was a massive success in the box office.
And perhaps the popularity of that was because of Admiral Yi Sun-shin.
I think it came at the right time as well. There was a lot of despondency here in Korea following the Sewol sinking, the tragic sinking, and it is a film that deals with, I think, a bit of national pride, and I think that was a factor too. And Kim Ha-min, the director, did put together the battle sequences quite well, and so there are various factors in its success, but yeah, I guess it's fair to say that it did very well at the box office.
Right. Okay, so for 3 years in a row, nonetheless, period films have been winning these awards. I mean, first we started with Masquerade to The Face Reader, and now it was Roaring Currents.
Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a trend.
I know. So do you reckon that this will be the same for next year?
Well, we've got a few period films coming out. We've got Sado, which will be a big period film next year, starring Song Kang-ho and directed by Lee Junik. I'm not sure exact time it will be released, perhaps Chuseok. We have The Royal
So next autumn.
Yeah, and then we have The Royal Tailor that's coming out this Christmas, directed by Lee Won-sok, and we've got The Memories of the Sword as well, starring Lee Byung-hun and Jun Do-yeon. So there are also many others as well, so we could see more period films winning big awards.
Okay, so let's shift from Myeongyang to other awards that were given out. The other big winners were Hard Day and The Attorney, right?
Yeah, Hard Day was very warmly received by critics, by the press, not just here in Korea, but in Cannes as well, where it had its premiere. Kim Sung-won, the director, won Best Director and also won Best Lighting as well and cinematography. So there is a recognition there that it was warmly embraced by critics. Actually did quite well in the box office too, 3 million admissions back in May. And then we have The Attorney, which actually received a number of nominations, I think 11 in total. And Yang Woo-seok, the director, he won Best New Director, along with Best Screenplay as well.
So many nominations, but not too many prize to take home.
Yeah,
for
it did very well at the box office, 10 million,
right,
10 million
yeah,
admissions.
I remember it being
but,
very
Roaring
successful.
Currents, I mean, the success was unprecedented.
Right.
You know, no film was got anywhere near the success of that film. 70 million people went to see that. Many, of course, probably went to see it more than once, but it's a huge, huge number.
Right. All right. So going back to the awards, so far we've talked about some predictable ones. So any surprises in giving out prizes?
For me, Son Ye-jin for Best Actress. She was in The Pirates, again a successful film at the box office. So that's perhaps why she won Best Actress. For me, Chun Woo, who was in Han Gong-ju, she played the leading actress in Han Gong-ju, and I think she was the favourite, certainly amongst critics, but she didn't get the award on the night. Son Ye-jin did, but there will be many fans of hers that will no doubt be very supportive of that. And also her co-star Yoo Hae-jin won Best Supporting Actor for his role in The Pirates too. So for me, they were surprise winners. I didn't expect those.
Okay, all right. Well, let's leave the Grand Bell Awards talk there and move on to next week's big release, Exodus. You said it was going to be premiered, or it's going to hit Korea's theaters first compared to any other parts of the world.
Exodus Gods and Kings, directed by Ridley Scott, based on the famous story in the Old Testament. It's being released in Korea on the 3rd of December, Wednesday. It's a day earlier than anywhere else. I think it's quite significant because there is many Christians that reside in Korea, and I think they're certainly aiming the film at those. And also, certain films do very, very well in Korea, and so I think we could see a big number with the film if it resonates well with viewers. We've seen Interstellar do extremely well. We've seen films such as Iron Man, Transformers, and we've seen smaller films as well, About Time, Begin Again. They've done very well in Korea, and so the Hollywood studios are taking notice. And so I think there is an intent there to release in Korea first, or at least as soon as it can, compared to other territories. So.
And that was kind of the same case for Noah as well.
Yeah, Noah is interesting. It was released here first, I think partly because films in Korea generally released on a Thursday, whereas in the States and in parts of Europe it's on a Friday, so that's why it's released in Korea first. But it was interesting that the figures that came out of Korea were quite good, and so they were saying it did open very well in Korea, and it kind of generates a strong buzz for the film, so that works in the studio's favour. And so I think perhaps there is some intent there to release it in Korea first. First on Wednesday, and then it rolls out in a few territories, I think on Thursday, Mexico and Argentina. But it doesn't roll out in the States until at least a week later, in parts of Europe even later. So
Korea is becoming the testbed for some of the film producers.
Yeah, it's a good way of putting it. Yeah, exactly.
Right, in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Jason, for coming to the studio today and sharing your insights with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.